kind to me.
LB?
Well, if you see Walter, tell him I said thank you for telling me about LB.
Walter? Guess it's baloney again.
You should have been more reasonable, Mr. Pike. Alas, you must die.
Baloney! All right, bird brain, squawk.
Please, Mr. Pike, listen to reason.
I'm listening. Now give me a reason. A reason why I shouldn't fill your liver with lead.
The blade is steel. It's not lead.
That line would make a lot more sense if this were a gun. Who are you? What do you want with this bird?
I know that you have spoken to Dean D'Angelis. My name is Fritz Luxor. I run a program at LB for explorers.
Explorers? So you're behind this?
Yes. Whatever the Dean has offered you, I will offer you more. Let me fill that empty billfold of yours.
With what?
Clams, dough, simoleons, cash.
And in exchange?
When you find the artifact, you give it to me.
Just you?
Yes, my explorers need it. And I will share it with the rest of LB, obviously.
What's so special about this bird statue? A lot of people seem to be disappearing because of it.
Yes, it does have that effect on people. Disappearing.
All right, rein it in there, Buster.
Some say it unlocks the height of one's true potential. Others say it can make your dreams come true. It is called the Maltese Roadrunner. A truly priceless artifact. I experienced its somewhat magical power years ago in Idaho. And now I need it again for my own purposes, and purposes which I will pay you handsomely to achieve.
All right, you got a deal, Luxor. I'll find your Tweety Bird trinket.
Excellent. But it's a Roadrunner. It goes beep beep.
Am's great, Palooka.
Call me dull, but I'm not exactly fond of having pointy objects thrust at me. But am I sharp enough to see this Fritz Luxor as an opportunity to get paid twice for the same job? No, because once again, you didn't get nothing in writing. Boy, you're a real pro bono bonehead, Pete.
That was the Coracamino Sisters with their hit single, Spread Your Wings and Run. You're listening to K-Show, 920 on your AM dial, with America's best music. And now, it's Rocky and the Parallelograms with Chop Suey.
Wake up, grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Hide the scars and fade away that shake-up.
Maltese Roadrunner. Could it really make dreams come true? The more I heard about this thing, the more it gave me the heebie-jeebies. I could see a trail forming, even if I didn't know which end was the start and which start was the end. Possibly my end. I needed to get a better understanding of this magical trinket, to know what I'm dealing with here. So far, the only thing I did know was that I knew squat. So I rang a former client of mine, an egghead named Professor Erasmus Peabody.
Professor Peabody, it's your old pal, Peter Pike.
Oh, hello. One moment. Let's see. There. Yes, Mr. Pike, how can I help you?
What do you know about birds, Professor?
I have 37 doctorate degrees, 4 of them pertaining to Ornithurae aves.
What?
Birds, Mr. Pike. I see why you failed to find my bicycle last year.
That wasn't my fault.
Okay, maybe it was.
But back to the bird. What do you know about bird statues, Professor? Something called the Maltese Roadrunner.
Egats, man, have you found it? The Maltese Roadrunner is only one of the most important artifacts in the history of human civilization.
I gather as much. If the mess of shady characters pestering me for it is any indication. I don't know, though. I mean, it just seems like hoity-toity bric-a-brac. I don't get the appeal.
Oh, you would if you could only experience it. Let's see. Here, look here. Let's see. Here it is, painted on an ancient Greek urn, held aloft by Aristotle himself. And here it is again in the Middle Ages, used by English professor Roger Bacon. Ah, yes, here it is in the Renaissance, employed by Sir Francis Bacon. And my personal favorite, a cave painting in China showing the invention of bacon. The drawing really shows how the person is inspired by the Roadrunner and creates delicious strips of meat. You should see this. I'll have a courier send it over to you.
Thanks. So you're telling me this thing's been around for thousands of years?
Indeed. Always there at the Eureka moment, when someone unlocks their potential and forges a brighter future.
Wow. Not bric-a-brac at all, huh?
Of course, there are others who believe the bird doesn't exist at all. That it is simply a symbol of the transformative power of education itself.
Wait, really?
Who can say? Be careful, Mr. Pike. If the Maltese Roadrunner is nearby, well, there are those who would stop at nothing to get their hands on it, to use its power for their own inspirational purposes.
Message received. Thanks for the history lesson, Doc.
My brain felt like a T-bone steak tenderized by a herd of elephants. A magical bird, thousands of years old, enchanted powers, may or may not actually exist. And me, a small-town gumshoe who got a C- in history class.
Need a little help here, Eleanor. The missing piece is here. I just know it. I just need a little nudge.
Mr. Peter Pike, this is the Bell Telephone Company. Your unpaid bill is...
Hello, Peter. It's your friendly neighborhood assistant DA. Haven't seen you downtown yet.
Peter Pike. Nosy little bugger.
Who is this?
There, laddie. You're playing a dangerous game. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I could tell the voice was calling from the payphone at First and Ellsworth. I'd know that street corner anywhere. So I ran to catch my mysterious foreign shadow before it split.
Timmy. Walter. Come on, kid. Don't make me run.
The search for the Roadrunner ends here, Mr. Pike.